All right, as part of the my effort to put the basket and the slave cylinder and rotator back on, the bleeding procedure says to use the auxiliary power, not the engine power, and so that's what I did. And then I quickly could smell something after a bit, and it looks like I overused the auxiliary power, and I can't get that son of a bitch off there. That thing is rusted on, and I've been spraying it for a few days. Just keeps turning the lug, and I don't want to break it. So I have put 12-volt power to the motor, and it still spins. So the motor, I think, is good. I think what blew is this fella right here, and hopefully that's what this fella is right here, the replacement for it. I hope, I truly hope, and we'll go from there. So let's see what happens. This looks like a bunch of half-inch stuff here, and take it off. So it's 7/16, but now it's just spinning. So that means I gotta take the front panel off to get at the nut, the bolt behind it. And 1, 2, 3, and it should open up here. So let me open this thing up. So I got those off in there. That's the panel looks in pretty good shape, by the way. I don't think this thing's been ever opened, which is a good thing. I don't know if that comes off of there. Blue is on this side. Blue is the motor side. Blue is the motor side. So, and the reason I believe it's just because I did a direct power check to the motor, and it ran, and even though that cable is bad, but when I followed the test procedure for this thing, it wasn't so happy. The blues on the motor side, it wasn't getting the continuity. There's supposed to be continuity across, or ohms across this, and there was no ohms across this. Oh wow. I wonder if that blew off of there. So I'll test this before I put it fully, mount it fully back on there. Okay. So let's check this out. Where's my plunger here? I think it's right here. Emergency, where it needs to be. Hold it. There it is. That's all. Goofy sounds. Auxiliary power unit. So what's it supposed to read across? May not have 12 volts on that battery. I wonder if that's been on. Do I have? Nope, 12.6 on that. Okay. Let's see. What the hell? Huh. Got 12 volts there. So I've got nothing on this thing now. Man, what did I screw up? I got nothing to, I had action over here to begin with. I got nothing on here now. What did I do? Oh man, this has just gone from shit to shittier. Oh, look at that. That was popped. That's what the problem was. I think that resistor on that thing is bad. God! If I hit that son of a bitch! Hit that fucking... Well, shit. I think... I think the motor is kaputski, and that sucks. Alright, let me pull this battery again. Alright, I am gonna replace this one. I bought a different solenoid. This one, the configuration just isn't right. It's just too jacked up in there. Need all the stuff coming out the front, and that meant a different solenoid. And that other solenoid I think is good. I think what happened is that that diode or something is fried out, because I just tested that other one with 12 volts in the shop and it worked out fine. So I don't know, we'll see. But I know that anyway, we'll see. Yeah, I think the issue was with this being not grounded, but maybe it was that diode. I don't know. Let's see if I can cut this little bolt or nut off of here. One way or the other, I gotta get this cable off. Alright, let's see if this helps me out any. Ah, shit. I thought I got a ½ inch. Fuck me. I can do it again. Alright. I think. Oh, damn it. I can hit my head on that thing a gazillion times. I think I'm actually getting it. That is awesome. Dang, I just got this last little bit to go. That's where that bolt is kind of boogered up. I had to booger it up to clamp on it and get a hold of it. Let me see if I can't. Because I got that bolt or nut cut. You can see it's kind of trying to wiggle off of there. I can get it to just do its thing. That would be awesome. Alright, well, I'm going to fiddle with this a little bit, but you can see I'm almost there. Right on. That's a good score. You can see what I had to do. I had to cut that sucker. Try to do it without bugging that stud up too much. I think I did it. I think I got it to where I can get another bolt back on it, or nut, and to get another nut back on it. Right on. That makes me happy. I just gotta get this other crap. Man, this crap is just so rusted on here after. I bet this thing's been on there for never been off. 20 years. Alright, I gotta see about getting that washer off there now. So I used this little hacksaw to get into there to cut the end of that stud out that was boogered. And I still have enough room on there to get a bolt and to get the ring for the cable on there. So I think I'm back on the road to where I was, hopefully. Alright, I ran a thread saver down over that stud, and I got it to go down all the way, so it's rethreaded. So now I got these thin nuts, so I will, there we go, bingo, back in business. Could probably use 2 of these thin nuts. I just don't know what's going on with the stud inside that motor, and I don't want to jeopardize jacking it up, because then I'll have to take it off, and more importantly buy one, or actually more importantly I have to take the time to take it off. And this is the auxiliary, and so do I need it to run the thing? No, but if for some reason something craps out and I'm up in the boom, in the basket with the boom up, no way to get it down. And I wouldn't want to be 30 feet up in the air trying to scoot down the boom on this thing. So the best thing to do is make sure the auxiliary is working again. Everything was working fine until I burned it up. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's massive progress forward. This is what happens when you run the auxiliary power motor, starter motor, and pump too long. That is not a fusible link by design. Okay, so I have new capacitor. This one is kaput. It's got it's not allowing any voltage and going forward, so it's bad. But I have another. I hope this reaches. We'll try. We'll see if this one fits, or reaches, I should say, not fit. Perfect. It's the negative cathode, positive anode, battery, motor. I'm good to go. Oh, and I already had a black ground strap. So all I did is put some red heat shrink over it, tidied it up, so now I have a red. It was already terminated and everything. Didn't have to buy any cable. And alright, so that worked out. I do need a larger washer, I forgot that. Alright, we'll be heading out to the and this is good. It was just that anode, or that diode that was bad. So that's good. And the one that's on there that I bought otherwise is the different configuration, and it just doesn't fit. It's very, very awkward, but this will work just fine. Excuse me. This is coming off, and we'll see what's going on here. Or replacing it, you know what I mean. What's going on as far as what's going to be put on. Alright, I got stuff loosely mounted. That on. I'm gonna put it on this other end. Got the little plastic baggie. Fortunately, I didn't have anything in it. Nothing leaking. And so I'll finish tightening this up and give it a test. I'm replacing what I can with stainless, and you know, button the box back up, do that good stuff. So I think I did mention that ground looks a little weak for a ground, that brown one there. That ground is not doing too well. But you can't see what I'm talking about. I'm saying that ground right there isn't looking too well, but I'm not going to fuss with it right now. I think it's gonna function. I got the new diode on, and I think that was the whole problem. I don't think it was the solenoid or anything. I don't think it was a grounding issue. I think it was that diode got fried out, and I think it got fried out because that line back here got hot. It was kind of resting on it. Maybe not, but definitely don't overwork these things. Bad crap will happen. Alright, continue on. Okay, negative cathode, positive anode, motor, new cable, battery on. Okay, this got like a gash or something going on in it. So just connected the I just connected the battery. So now let's see what happens here. Huh. That starts. Why am I not getting anything down here? Son of a bitch. Alright, let me see what I got going here. Have to get the meter. So there's something with the connection with this motor, because now, God bless Chris. What the hell? I just had it going. Now watch me just fucked it up because I grounded it out. See? So that's working. Okay, so I got to do something with that connection there. Alright, So let's check this out here now. I think this is working. I think I got that thing taken care of. Alright. Yep. Alright. I got juice to the motor. Got juice to the motor. I hooked this 12 volt back up to it because I tested all that again. That's all good. So let me check this out again. Okay. So multiple tests. Auxiliary back working and rotator working. Rotator working. Auxiliary working. There we go. So I'm back in action. That connection to this motor was the whole problem, along with that diode, and I just blew the hell out of one of my new diodes. There's supposed to be a whole ceramic diode in between those. It went pop! So I'm thinking that a rectifying diode was not the proper solution. So I'm going to deal with that real quick. Alright, so that's the return filter for the Genie, and this thing was tagged 10/19, October of 19, and that's where it goes, and it is a pain to get off. I used that and a strap wrench, and there's my new one. Baldwin. I put a little thin thing of grease on it. I'm going to put some fluid in that first and then stick it back up. Quick and easy. Alright, the gefilte fish is back on. New gefilte fish and proper polarities. Swapped them around the way they originally were on the coil. I think it makes much difference, but I did anyway. So that's buttoned up, all functioning. Been using it trimming trees and doing the roof. As you can see, there's the roof. Did that one. Got to start on these other ones. I got to go finish up some yard work today. So that draws this episode to the Genie to an end. The next thing's going on that I ordered are these wear pads, because my wear pads suck, and I gotta get them attended to. So that's what I'm gonna do.